The most frequently asked question that I get is, Quibus, how do we retain our talent in the company? Or people will say, our staff turnover is very high. Can you show us how to reduce that turnover rate? Or people will just say, hey, our retention of people, how do we increase the retention of our people? Now, my immediate response to that is, it all starts with recruiting. And before I can finish the sentence, they say, hey, let me tell you about our beautiful recruitment process, and they will talk about how they headhunt the best of the best out there, and the referencing that they do, and the interview styles, and the psychometric testing that they do, and then I have to stop them and I say, I thank you, yeah, it's beautiful, but I never finish my sentence. It all starts with recruiting a person to fit your company culture. That is how you retain people. Now, obviously we recruit for skills and experience, and if you want to do psychometric testing, go for it. But you need to understand that the one thing that's going to affect your retention is if that person is a good fit for your company culture. You see, through our experience and in research, we know the following, that when I recruit a person, and they can be the best of the best out there, but as soon as I recruit them and bring them into the company, one of two things will happen. Either the person will take on the current company culture. In other words, he or she will just become like everybody else, and you will think, oh man, we're going to recruit this person to take the team forward, we're going to recruit this person to be a different kind of motivation, and within 2 years you go like, where's the guy on the CV? This guy is just the same like anybody else. Why? Because either I adapt, I take on the company culture, or I leave. If I cannot adapt, if I cannot just, be immersed in this company culture, then I would need to leave. I would need to get out of here. And so we often see that within a 2-year period, that within 2 years, that high profile or a great performance person that you got can't stay within the company. So if that is your pain point, if you are the person that now needs to go and find another person for a role, and you have recruited someone else for that role less than 12 months ago, but they already left again, and you start looking around you and you see like people are leaving the company. Oh man, I want to give you a toolkit to add to everything that you're already doing to recruit the right person for your company culture. So the first thing in this toolkit is to identify your current company culture. Do you even know what it is? All right. A culture is just the way we do things around you without thinking about it. And so to know what that is vital. The second thing in our toolkit will be, now that I know the company culture, how do I identify a person that will be a good fit for the company culture? And the third thing will be, how do we create the language that will speak to that person to pull them into our company? All right. But if you're saying, Cobus, you see, that's the problem. I'm recruiting these people hoping that they will change the company culture. Then I'm saving you a lot of time and energy right now. You cannot recruit a person to change the company culture. The company culture will always change the person. And if it can't change the person will leave. So if we want to change the way we do things around here, we can't do it by recruiting people. We would first from the inside need to change the company culture, and then we can go and recruit people that will fit the company culture and just operate at peak performance within that culture. I hope you're going to enjoy this toolkit and that you'll find it valuable. And by the way, if you say, hey, I really want to talk more about how do I recruit effectively, or, company culture or retention, then just go to the link below in this email and you can book a call with me and we can take this conversation further.